Alright. This is your old boy, Rex. Hunting dog Rex. The Rebel Heart. And we're drawing today, man. And what we are specifically drawing is we're drawing boxes. And I second guessed myself multiple times, sorry, and I'm actually just going to frickin' restart that paper, you know? Rather than commit to anything a little bit silly. Okay. So, after that we need to input vanishing points. Okay. And this is box number 8 in the Draw a Box challenge. Hey, that feels good. Yeah, are we just gonna like start getting a sense for things? So what's gonna happen? Is that gonna be the magic? Is that gonna be the love? Can you feel the love tonight? Ba-da-ba, evening breeze, the world. Alright, so we can draw. Okay, so that was number 8. Sick. Oh, I can see what's happening. They don't have a clue. They'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line. A trio's down to 2. The sweet caress of twilight. Hello, Barry. Hello there. There's magic everywhere. And with all this romantic atmosphere, disasters in the air. Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings, the world for once in perfect harmony. Oh, my day is going pretty good, dude. My day is going pretty good. I'm a little bit tired, if I'm being honest. That's been the story, honestly, the past few days on this channel. I've been feeling a little bit tired. But besides that, we're all good. We're all good, man. We're all good. Yeah. We're all good. Hope you're doing okay out there, wherever you may be. Wherever you may be. Xeno Scout Knights. Hello, hello, hello. We're out here drawing in the wilderness, as we like to do. We like to draw boxes. We like to draw boxes. This just feels so goofy. Because it's like so like heavily foreshortened. Hey guy, it's me. Hey dude. Some of them are... I just don't see... I just don't see it, you know? And it's hard for me. It becomes somewhat hard for me. But what we try to do is we try to persevere. We try to press on. We try to continue the best we can. Oh, sick. That works out cool, doesn't it, right? Cool. Alright. Cool. Yeah, but I've lost that one. I've got like incredibly confused as to what is going on here. Like, do I count? Does that get count as a box? That's what I want to know. Do I count that as a box, or do I just sort of like move on and like, I don't know. I can see myself, because I'm a psychopath, I can see myself like upping the 250 box challenge to be like a 300 box challenge or something like that. Do you know what I mean? To kind of make amends for the ones where I really pooped the bed, so to speak. I kind of want to... Juan, hey dude. Hey my dude, hey my dude, hey my dude. You know what? I'm gonna try this one again. No, I've lost that one. I've lost that one. That's okay. That's okay. Let's try another one over here. Let's do a dot there. Let's do a dot there. Dot over here maybe. Dot down there. Kind of feels going in the right direction, right? Oh, I can see what's happening. They don't have a clue. Fall in love, and here's the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2. The sweet caress of twilight. There's magic everywhere. And with all this romantic atmosphere, disasters in the air. That's a side. There's going to be a side like that, and then that's going to be like kind of foreshortened in that direction. I guess I'm just kind of like there's some sort of like foreshortening stuff which I'm really like struggling to get used to. I really need that physical box and to kind of like mess around with it and approach it from different angles and whatever. I feel it'll be something that really really benefit me in this process. Yeah, because that's gonna be like yeah. Okay, that feels kind of chill. That feels kind of chill. Hey Val. Hey dude. That feels kind of chill. For you, you're number 11. You are number 11 of all the boxy boxes. Okay, so let's do frickin' 12, right? Oh yeah, you went to a university art class? And they made you start roughly where I am, so from nothing, from zero. Because this is you're watching. We started drawing 2 weeks ago. That's what you're watching. That's what this is. What the hell am I doing? Bro, what the hell am I doing? No. You're insane, man. You're an insane person. If you lost your mind? Have you gone cuckoo? Yeah, fun stuff. I remember just doing boxes for a while in class. Yeah, my friend told me the same. They said like they gave me advice. They're like, oh, draw boxes because that's what we did for a while. And I'm like, that's what I'm trying to do here, you know. how's that? How have I done that? That's crazy, man. It's crazy talk. Feeling a little bit better, dude. Feeling a little bit better. Feeling a little bit better. Thank you, man. Feeling a little bit better. Over the next few days, I'm gonna get plenty of rest. I've kind of really I pushed myself, especially Monday and Tuesday, to just get like a ton of my stuff done, like for the week, you know. And now a lot of that's done. Yeah, dude, way better than yesterday. Night and day from yesterday. I'm still not like super like whoop 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 whoop, you know, but way better than yesterday. Thank you. Thank you for saying. Thank you for paying attention. You know, man. So way better. Thank you. Thank you to both of you. Thanks to Jerry. Thanks to Ferret. So much better, you know. But yeah, so I'm gonna have over the next few days, I'm gonna be able to get a lot of rest in. Should be good. Should be good. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, man. It's just one of those things, you know. Box 12. Okay, look, some of these are okay. I think some of these are okay. Some of these are okay. Some of these are okay. It's crazy though. It's crazy how much like variation we can get when you get those like really high levels of I forgot what we call it, for whatever. Forgetting some of the terminology that we use. But we shall continue. Maybe you get comfort enough drawing box from different perspectives, you can try growing group box in various sizes in one space like a bunch of buildings. Yeah, dude, I think so. The story. Okay, Jerry. Give me a second. Let's see how much we can sneak on camera. All right, Jerry. Okay. Oh, dude. Yeah, so that's for another day. That's for another day. That little guy is for another day. Olives every day, dude. Same man. Let me get the jar of olives. I think we've shown the jar of olives before. We've always got the big jar of olives, you know. When did I make that? Jerry, that's from like 5 years ago. That's from like, maybe more. That might be 6 years ago. That's old news. Yeah? But it's like forgotten Rex lore. Do you know what I mean? So that it's like ancient forgotten secret, untold tales of Spider-Man sort of stuff. But we will get into that stuff later. We will get into that stuff later. But yeah, that's the thing. I'm happy about the olives every day. The olives every day is beautiful. Loads of good benefits to the olives because you're getting there's a lot of minerals and stuff in there that you don't like sort of typically get. Oh, dude, the Rex lore goes crazier than you know. The Rex lore is crazy, man. I was talking about my cow the other day. There was a cow that was awarded to me by the mayor of the city. This do not worry. There are many Rex stories to come for years to come from past and present. There is Rex lore does go crazy. And Anon, I like all the stuff you're saying. I really like all the suggestions you're saying about drawing these different boxes, grouping them together, make buildings and stuff. I think that's what comes later in my course. Like at the moment, it's just about drawing 250 boxes and kind of getting comfortable with that because I'm following a course here. And I believe it leads into things like that. I believe it goes into like the addition of boxes and stuff like that in sort of the future lessons. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe all that stuff comes into my my course a little bit later, This bit I always kind of forget on. Because I'm looking for here, right? Yeah, I lose myself here a little bit. Ah, here we go. Rex lore is very random as hell. It is very random as hell. But the stuff like all over the place, man. But it's, I don't know. When you start living a sort of like nomadic life and running all over the place and stuff like that, it stuff just happens. The Rex lore is everything, man. Rex lore is I have a cow. Rex lore is there's that fursuit from like 5 years ago. Rex lore is I used to live in the manor of a viscountess when I was dating a viscountess. And I just had no money and was just like this poor little dude. Rex lore is strange. Rex lore goes in many different directions. Rex lore goes all over the place. Let me turn on a little bit more light here. I'm sorry if this provides a bunch of shadows for you and stuff like that. But, I'm gonna have to sort of also read the guide on interpreting my vanishing points because, I mean, this one's jacked up. This one is really jacked up, so I don't think this one makes, like, it means anything. I think this is just me drawing lines. But I can't remember the significance of what some of these crossovers mean and that sort of thing. How long we've been going? Because I'm really building up the art debt. I'm really building up the art debt of, like, it's getting close to, like, 5 hours. Like, I honestly, I shouldn't be drawing the boxes. What I should be doing is, I should be frickin' no, Jerry, I'm being serious. This is not made up stuff. The Rex lore is not made up. Like, the Rex lore is actually not, I'm not making it up. I'm not, like, no. Like, I'm not making it up. Like, this is what happens. when you're like a hyperactive dude who's just like running around all the time, and these are the things that happen. These are the situations you get yourself into. False. I've always had a hard time saying that. False. False. Oh yeah, you've talked about doing comics and stuff before. It's freaking cool, man. That's freaking cool. Okay, these kind of feel cool because it's like it's going through these. And that should be, yeah, so that feels like, yeah, man, like this is what we should be. Cool. Oof. And that's just like crazy far off. Alright. I can see what's happening. They don't have a clue. Fall in love, and here's the bottom line. A trio down to two. The sweet caress of twilight. There's magic everywhere. And with all this romantic atmosphere, disasters in the air. I'm gonna check the little guide on how, like, do I draw on every line? I don't have 30 or so personas. I don't have 30 or so personas. I've got the honesty is there's, in terms of the persona standpoint. In terms of the persona standpoint, there's Rex, right? And and Rex is me. So when I talk about Rex lore, I'm talking about me. I'm talking about my personal life. I'm talking about my existence. Yeah? And yeah, I'm not quite understanding these lines to check it. Oh, okie doke, okie doke. Checking convergences with line extensions. Okay. So I'm checking these ones that are going off. So I'm checking that. And I'm checking that. Ooh, they're way off. What do you mean this line is way off? That's confusing to me. 1, 2, 3, and then this one here. So that line's wrong, right? I think. Like, I feel, shouldn't they converge on the page? Huh. Okay. Yeah, Jerry, really close to 900. Really close to 900. It's in general really close to YouTube partnership, man. Like crazy close. I think in the next month it's like totally possible. So I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but I think in the next month. Okay, so this is my error. Okay, this is my error margin. This is my error. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I could do some like slice of life comic when I'm able to draw, dude. When I get better at it. Maybe it'd be a cool idea to do sort of like a slice of life comic. Like the life and times of Rex, you know? These are like all so bad, aren't they? These are all like so crazy. I don't even understand how to draw that. Alright, whatever. Let's move on to new boxes. I want to maybe just consult this website for a moment. Easy way to extend correctly. The extend way is oh, catastrophe. Catastrophe. Yeah, it does, Jerry. It means they give me a little bit of something. I don't know what it would be, but it does mean that. And yeah, so I can spend that on. If there's any little bits of things that are coming through that, I can spend them on more games and getting a microphone that doesn't sound like there's constant background noise and all that sort of stuff, you know. But it's like crazy close. It's like crazy close to happening, which is exciting. Yeah, I think I'll do it. I think that'll be because I'm trying to journal more. So I guess I can I think that would be kind of a nice thing to bring a lot of stuff together. Because I can I'll be motivated to focusing on my journaling more. And then I can take, the more interesting parts of my journaling and, put that together into some little, comics or whatever. It could be a fun idea to do. And it would bring together a lot of things that I enjoy, trying to practice art, trying to practice new skills, self-reflection, a lot of those sorts of things. So, as a kind of project to aim for, I think it would be pretty cool. But obviously, I need to build up these sorts of skills that we're messing around with and we're practicing here, and when they build up, I think it would be a pretty cool thing to mess around with. Another little another goal. So maybe in the future, these won't be streams of me drawing boxes. But these will be streams of me drawing a comic book, you know, of drawing little comic strips and stuff like that. I think that would be something. I think that'd be really cool. I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, I feel I ruined that right at the end. That's okay. Okay, so I know I'm not meant to do my line extensions to the end, but honestly, I know he had the advice of doing like 5 per page or something. I think for me that's hella confusing. And I think I'm just gonna, until I start to get a little bit more focused, maybe until I hit box 20 or something like that, I'm gonna try and do these just on sort of like one sheet or whatever, like a couple on a sheet or something like that. Okay, so he says focus on the Y to find my extensions. Now we know the direction to extend the others. Okay. Okay. So that... Oof. That's like crazy wrong, isn't it? So that should be more like that. Yeah. And then this. Oh my lord. Okay, so like this point is just like crazy wrong, isn't it? But then even then. Okay. Hey, you're not late. There wasn't a designated start time, so don't worry, man. You're not late. You're not late. Nobody's ever late, you know? Oof. Yeah, so they look like they're all going to converge together. But if I did the vanishing point here, doesn't that mean they all should have like vanished on the page? Is kind of what I'm not super sure about. Yeah, it started 40 minutes ago, but it's all good, man. It's all good. Don't worry, man. It's all perspective. Don't worry, man. Just simply draw a line straight to the vanishing point. You forgot to clock in. Dude, I'm so bad at like clocking in and stuff like that. It's honestly the clocking in I do. It's more like a it's more just for like a safety thing. Just so like they're aware who's there and who isn't. Do you know what I mean? So if there's like a fire or something, they can see everybody who was there based on like who clocked in or whatever. But I'm so bad at doing it. I just sort of walk in. I just sort of walk in. Dude, we just hit 900. It's freaking crazy. I just hit 900 dudes. Yippee. It's exciting. Here, I think we're gonna the 1000 is in sights. I think it is in sights, my friends. I think it is in sight. It's pretty exciting. Ooh, little exciting, blah blah, like little party things, whatever they're called. Thank you, whoever's sending those. But yeah, I'm aiming for next month to be a big month for me. End of November, I'm aiming for like big stuff, you know? So at the end of November, I've got the marathons finally happening. So that's when I have like the marathon date, right? That happens at the end of November. And also I have my birthday, which is very exciting. So we got my birthday, so it's some thrilling, exciting activity. And also, I want to believe that we're gonna hit this hit the 1000 and hit the YouTube partnership thing, which would be crazy. And on top of that, realistically, if we're being real, because we like to be real, you know what I mean? Like, we like to be real. We like to be realistic. That should be there. Should be more like over there. Yeah, also, if we're being realistic, we're probably going to have the 250 boxes done as well. So, end of November, there are the goals. The goals are to age, which does not take a lot of effort. Like, that will naturally happen. So one of the goals is to simply age, is to simply continue with the passage of time. So I don't think we're going to have too much trouble doing that. And then, of course, on top of that, we're going to have a sick frickin' birthday. We're going to have a sick time on the marathon, which is going to be cool. And yeah, let's see if we can hit the 1000 here on the channel, the 250 in Boxland, in the great nation of Boxlandia. Let's see if we can get 250 boxes in Boxlandia. And yeah, man, let's see what we can do. Obviously, there's only, you know, some of those things I can't, you know, I can only control my specific input of, you know. Cool. Is that right? Have we constructed? I've made it to the Jerry calendar. I've made it to the official Jerry calendar. This is thrilling. I've achieved something. I've made it there. Yeah, true. Maybe I do age up like a sim. I was dating someone who was I think they were like a quality tester on The Sims. And then like 3 years later, I was dating somebody else who was like also involved in QA on The Sims, and it turned out I'd graduated to dating my ex's boss. So I end up meeting someone, and then a few years later I randomly meet someone else, and I figure out that it's the other person's boss. which is funny. Which is funny, man. Okay, let's... Okay, so this is an issue. An issue is I'm not actually, you know, sort of even initially progressing towards my defined vanishing point oh so correctly, but whatever. Okay, so I think that means that's good, because it's sort of coming together. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, shouldn't these all be... No, because that's there as well. Hello, Amostar. Hello, Robert. Hello. You see dog. You see dog people. I see dog people. Let's see what we can do. Enter that to there. Oh, yeah, I'm struggling. Like, I'm just putting the lines on, and I know I'm meant to like use the lines to interpret, but I don't exactly. Understand. Oh, and I didn't even... Oh, yeah, that was that to there. That's there to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, each one's got 4 lines. Okay. So I don't understand. Man. So I got these 3 over there. Are they meant to cross over, or are they meant to be parallel? I don't freaking get it. I don't get it, man. I do not get it. I'm just drawing the lines on, and I do not understand the interpretational meaning of them. So these all cross over there. Is that good? Is that what I want? Like, should that one in actuality be crossing over with them? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Yeah, we figured something out, you know? I mean, at the moment, we're figuring out whatever the hell this means. I just know I'm meant to draw these, like, these lines on. So I got these 4 lines over here. I got this 4 lines here. I got the 4 lines there. And I don't really, understand, you know? But do I just draw another box and, you know, and just hopefully I start to get it, or what the hell do I do here? This is... This is very... I'll put the dates on these while I just don't feel super excited or motivated to draw the next boxes, because I feel like I'm going totally blind. Like, I feel I can draw... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that I'm drawing boxes. I'm drawing my first 50 boxes. And then I draw the lines to check them. But I don't know how to interpret the checking them. So, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what 3-point perspective is. If we're being real, I don't know what it is. I can pretend I do, I think this is 3-point perspective, right? Because I think I've got 3 vanishing points, and that's what 3-point perspective means. Like, that seems to make sense in my head. But I don't know. Yeah, you know, because I got, like... But then I don't know how I check it. That's the thing. I don't know, like... I don't know what I'm doing. That's the thing. It's like, I can draw the box. And then the last step is meant to be checking the box. By drawing these, like, what do they call it? They call it, what the hell do they call it? I think they call them construction. Checking convergences with line extensions. If the challenge itself stopped at simply drawing 250 boxes, it wouldn't be actually... What I've been tasked with doing is, well, I'm not actually obeying what it's asked me to do. I've gone a little bit rogue. This is what it's asked me to do. Oh, I can't type it because it's... Well, why not just bring it up on the frickin' screen? That makes a little bit more sense, doesn't it? Because I have the ability to do that, you know? Which is... Okay. Well, this is what I'm doing. This is my homework at the moment. For the first section of the box challenge, you've drawn 50 boxes using the Y method. Okay? So I'm able to, like, kind of do that here. Right? So I can draw... This is box number 16. Okay? So I can try and draw... box number 16 with the Y method. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay, not my best box, but a box. So there we go. So we've done that. 50 boxes during the Y boxes. Vanishing points will be marked explicitly on the page. Yep, so I marked a vanishing point here. I marked a vanishing point here. I marked a vanishing point here. Okay? These boxes will have fairly rapid convergence / dramatic foreshortening. Okay. Write the date at the top of the page. Whatever. Okay, cool. Great. Exciting. Wonderful. And number each box individually. So this is box number 16 we're dealing with right now. You'll be drawing 5 to 6 boxes per page. Okay, I was doing that. I was doing this. I was doing 5 to 6 boxes per page, but I was getting very confused. So I wanted to give myself a little bit of space to breathe. And then I'm going to resume doing that. But I'm not doing that at this exact moment because I'm confused. So shut up, I don't care. Before starting the next page, apply your line extensions as demonstrated in the video above. I mean, I can revisit this video above to get a little bit more, as they say, clarity. The line extensions. Okay, let me actually put on the headphones. Listen to do it again.
estimates were when converging with the vanishing points. Ideally, we do this with 3 pens of different colors. I find Sharpie's colored pen sets to be very useful for this, as they're pretty cheap and more widely available than any other brand of fine line, but the specifics don't matter so much here. You can use ballpoint pens, pencils as long as they're kept sharp, so the line is clear and thin, really anything that lets you make a mark that can be distinguished from the original line work in the box.
Cool, whatever.
Having 3 different colors helps in distinguishing the different sets of lines.
Yep.
But if for whatever reason that's not possible, it's okay to work with just one color for your line extensions. Grab a ruler and line it up with one end of the central point of your starting Y, such that it runs down the length of one of the arms.
Okay, so I can do that. So I can take that, and that's my central Y, is like this here, is my central Y. And I can extend that down the length of one of the arms. I'm even going to put a little arrow on it, just so I can kind of help from my perspective what I am looking at.
This allows us to use the Y to very easily identify.
Dude, relax. Why you gotta go so fast after that?
One end of the central point of your starting Y, such that it runs down the length of one of the arms. This allows us to use the Y.
Okay, so he wants to do all those in a different color. Well, luckily, your boy's got 3 different colors, so don't even stress about that, dude. Don't even frickin' stress about that. Let's go a little bit further now. Alright. Yeah, it's when they go like crazy, man. It's just like to start saying something and then to put everything in like fast speed, and it's like, I don't know, man. It's like relax. You know what I mean? Like people are trying to see what's going on here. You can barely hear the video. Okay. Let me up that.
Very easily identify which direction is pointing away from the viewer, since the central point of the Y denotes the corner closest to the viewer.
No, but dude.
With your
Alright, man. It's like, why don't... Dude, you know what would be helpful in your frickin' video? If you dealt with these, like, one at a time. That would be, like, way more helpful. Okay, that's converging away, so that's just, like, kind of wrong, right? And then this one here is chill. And then this one here is also not a good time. So they should all be going here, shouldn't they? Like, that's the idea. No, thank you for telling me, dude. Thank you for telling me. So that should be, like, way sharper, shouldn't it? And then that should be like this. But anyway, okay, let's just continue these and then see what the video says. But if that's the case and that's the truth, then my boxes are absolutely horrendous. Like, as in like comically bad, which isn't exactly a vibe, you know, which isn't the sort of intention we were going to. You send it on Discord. Okay, let's have a little in the resources section. Yeah, so draw some helping lines going straight from each point. Right, so I don't understand all your colored lines. I understand the rest of it though. I'm just gonna like sort of ignore the colored lines, but the black lines I'm understanding, right? Because the black lines are are this, are obviously the box, and then the tracking back to the vanishing points. Okay, so my boxes are like insanely wrong. To separate the points. Oh, okay, right, okay. I kind of see your point. So you've put those kind of on to create sort of like a 3D grid that I sort of put it on. Right. Yeah. So I understand the point there, because then you can like sort of create a box within that. The thing is like the method wants me to like eyeball it. Like that's the idea. Yeah. I get it. I understand. But it's just like it's that's not like that's not what we're trying to do here. Because we're not trying to scribble. We're trying to do like literally the complete opposite. Like we're trying to learn how to make deliberate lines. I'm just a bit confused because it feels like it goes completely against everything I'm trying to be taught. Because like what I'm being taught here, right, is like I want to be practicing this, right? Which some days I actually feel I'm getting worse at. But it's actually probably a consequence of my concentration, if we're being real. Right? And then so back from these, I create some vanishing points. Right? Yeah, here we're not using ruler either. I'm just using the idea is use a ruler at the end to check the lines. So it's never actually for the, because this is the drawing, right? And then all this is just crap to check the drawing. Do you know what I mean? So it's the same thing with this course, is like we're not using a ruler. So then the idea is like, yeah, like obviously like that's like a guideline, right? Like as you were saying, like that's a guideline. So the idea is what he wants me to do is you know, I scan up here and I go like, oh, it's probably gonna be like here. And then I scan along here and I'm like, oh no, it's probably gonna be here. And then I scan along here and I'm like, oh no, it's probably gonna be here. And then I keep sort of doing that until I find sort of the truth. Do you get what I mean? So I'm sort of like imagining the guidelines. I mean, probably part of what I'm doing here is that I'm probably doing these way too fast. Like I've done 16 boxes, which if we're being real, I don't even know how many of them are. Arguably 0 are good. But whatever. I think I've been going way too fast. Like way too fast. And as a consequence, my work's just like not good. Like way too fast. So I'm going to try and slow down. And we'll kind of see what we can cook up. At least this is feeling like, I know it's wonky ass, I know this is garbage. So as a consequence, that's garbage. But like, we're learning, you know what I mean? Alright, Han, you have a good night, dude. Take care, man. See, this doesn't look like crazy bad to me. Like, this doesn't look like crazy bad. But, like, we'll like, see now, won't we? So I want to track back from my initial Y. So that's going to there. Oof. So how close they are is giving me a like a success indication, right? Like, this is like insanely wrong, right? This is like insanely wrong. Oof. Oh my god. That's ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Oh, what the hell, man? What the actual hell? Oh my god. It's so bad. It's so freaking bad, because like they never join. It's like, where the hell are they? Oh no, this is not good. This is like not good at all, man. This is not good at all. Yeah, no, dude, Mosta, I understand your instructions. I understand what you're saying here. It's just like, that's not this task, right? Like, that, what you're saying for me to do here, like, I've done that. That was, let me find it. That was lesson 1 stuff, wasn't it? Boxes. Not that one. Not even really that one. Yeah, like what you I know this is 2 point, right? But what you're doing is like closer to this. It was like making the guidelines and then making the guidelines and then putting them on, right? Like the whole thing of this one, which I'm doing right now, is not doing any of that. Like, that's the point. So like, I know you're putting all these like guidelines on and stuff, and that's cool, and that's like one of the other exercises I'm gonna do, but it's like, it's not what I'm gonna do here, because it's like, it's not the point, you know what I mean? Like, the point is this. You just meant to sort of draw it and estimate it and get it from like whatever, and you're gonna get this, which is like kind of like the stuff I'm getting. I'm getting ones which are way off. I'm getting ones where something's like diverging. So yeah, it's really, yeah, no, it's like, Jerry, it's really hard. But I think that's the point. I think that's why I'm doing 250 of them. Right? But yeah, it's like, it's tricky. It's freaking tricky. It's tricky. It's V tricky. I'm gonna take that off again. Get back to the Rex basics, you know. I'm getting confused by all these little tabs I got open. No, it honestly, Mozart, it doesn't mess with my brain because, like, I understand the theory because I feel I could do one perfectly with a ruler, right? So, like, if I wanted to, well, actually, that's going to be an interesting experiment. That's actually going to be an interesting experiment. Can I do one perfectly with a ruler? Yeah, because say that's vanishing point 1. Say that's vanishing point 2. Let's say that's vanishing point 3, right? So like this is going to exist somewhere on there. This is going to exist somewhere on there. That's... Actually, no. Maybe I don't frickin' understand. So are they going to meet there? Is that side 1? Is that right? Maybe I don't. Yeah, so maybe this is like a good frickin' exercise to do. So they're gonna track back to there. They're gonna track back to here. Okay, yeah. I do understand. Let's go track back to here. Let's go track back to there. Yeah, of course. And so that gives me bum. 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 Yeah, so like I do understand the I do understand the intention, I do understand the theory. It's just to actually actualize it while eyeballing it is insane. Oh, well, I've gone a little bit off there, haven't I? Because I rushed it, but... I'm kind of confused about your terminology because it's all like perspective, isn't it? Like what's up, down, and left and right. It depends what sort of orientation I decide to do it all in. I just know I knew how to make that, and that's what I'm trying to do. Do you know what I mean? So like... That's good because that's like the task, you know? No, it's okay. It's very difficult to like, because things like this, it's like when you try to describe stuff like this, people typically give coordinates. Do you know what I mean? Because like up and down and stuff like that, it's all sort of like perspective. Like this is what I'm trying to do. So I understand. I understand what I'm trying to do and I understand the steps. It's just when I do that from eyeballing, I get that instead. Which is obviously a failure, right? Because these should all come really tight together and whatever. But, I do think that was a useful exercise doing that again with the ruler. Because now I can like, I had doubts. about the process, right? Because I was in a situation where I was like, I was unsure on process, and my accuracy, I couldn't even spell the word accuracy, oh my god. Accuracy's low. So like you add these two things together and you end up with a low resolution outcome. Which low resolution outcome by definition means low clarity. So we don't get any more clarity on what I'm unsure about. But so slowing down and kind of doing that with the ruler is now means I've eliminated this problem. I'm now sure of the process, but the remaining issue which I have is my accuracy is low. But at least I'm sure on the process, so I know that like any mistakes which are happening are as a result of my low accuracy. So at least it's going to increase the resolution by, you know, a bit, right? We're going to kind of push it into a little bit of an improvement. So let's see what we can do with box 18. Yeah, let's see what we can do with box 18. But it's box 18 out of 250. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to do like 300 boxes or something. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I should. I feel like doing that many. I think doing a little bit more will probably be worth my time. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe that'll be unnecessary. But yeah, so like stuff like that to begin it off is not like a great move. But that's what it's going to be. I'm going to turn the page. Yeah, sure. I mean, like, yeah. It's what I did here. It's what I did here. Yeah? Like, that's the vanishing point for the base. Yeah, that's the vanishing point for that side. That's the vanishing point for that side. Yeah. So we got them all here. We got 1, 2, and we got 3. So there's no loss in clarity there. Like, this is cleared it up, you know? What's crazy, right, is these first 50 here, it wants me to, like, I get to put these vanishing points on, which is like, okay, cool, because they're really, really helpful. But then even then, I'm still sort of maxing up. The next 50, I'm going to be no longer marking the vanishing points. And I've just got to completely eyeball it. Which is insane. And then the last 150, the idea with the last 150 is I don't think there's anything more. Yeah, I think they're just separating the, like, yeah. So it's really the first 50. I get to put these vanishing points on. I can kind of, like, look at them as a reference point and track back with my pen and blah, 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 blah. And then the next 200, I don't get to do that. Which is, like, insane. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. This... And mad at Beth, I feel we can show the perspective box and figure vanishing points out with some equation, just thinking. I mean, yeah, dude, if you want to solve 3-dimensional vector problems, which I don't. Yeah, because that's what they're doing. They're solving 3-dimensional vector problems. I mean, I can do that. It's just like I don't want to, or like it's not something because we have programs to do it. It's exactly how stuff like that works. It's exactly how stuff like that works. But it's generally just difficult to think in 3D, because the images we see is we see a 2D image on the back of our mind. Oh, you cannot. I thought you were about to say like you can. I was like you can. All right. I was like cool, good for you. I thought you were like flexing and you're like, oh well, dude, I can calculate them, and I was like, all right, dude, all right, cool, good for you. If there's any sort of maths you want to learn, just sort of tell me, and I can probably point you in the same. I can probably give you sort of like similar advice in terms of here, in sort of giving you a direction to go in. So if you have some sort of thing you're interested in, let me know. So like if you want to learn statistics or mechanics, or you want to learn solving inequalities, or you want to work decision algorithms or whatever, if you just sort of say, I can probably give some sort of advice. Oh, no, that's not acceptable. Okay. Guys, moment of truth. Moment of frickin' truth. Yeah, dude, if you want to ask, feel totally free, man. Oh. So that should be more like this. Right? That in actuality should be more like that. Okay. But these three are good. These three are good. That one's ugly. But if I was thinking about it, because I wasn't thinking about the box, I was just thinking about connecting the dots. If I thought about it, I wasn't thinking about this. I wasn't thinking about this line should have been. Like, I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about the process. And the process went well for these three. And that sorted itself out. The process did not go well here, and I didn't do the mental check. I get it now. Okay, I get the point of this. I get the point of this. That's the mission. Okay, I get it, man. I frickin' get it. Oof. Okay, so that should have been this. That should have been that. Again, 3 out of 4 down here, 3 out of 4 over there. That's a huge improvement from essentially 0 out of 0 in all regards over there. Math is something I want to tackle and learn just for the fact I want to improve myself as I can, and I feel like it's missed out on the fun just because of the school system. Dude, I am... Maths is, for me, how I sort of like approach any sort of language is, for me, it's a question of how grammar heavy it is. How much grammar is evolved in that subject. something like maths is a really, really grammar heavy subject. So, I think something like, if you wanted to learn about maths, I think that would be a really great introduction and segue into learning other topics which are really grammar heavy, which I would include in that music theory. So I think it would be like a really, really good gateway into kind of stuff like that. Kind of stuff like music theory. So that was wrong as well. And everything's fundamentals, man. Everything's frickin' fundamentals. If you've got, like, in whatever scale, like, because that's obviously what I'm trying to do here, right? Deep roots. Deep roots grow these, like, strong-ass and stable trees. And that all has an origin in your fundamentals. Like, so fundamentals are just, like, yeah, they're just, like, crazy important. You know what I mean? In whatever topic. So that's why I'm so focused on these kind of, like, fundamentals here and whatever, you know? Like, I want to get these good fundamentals. Because I appreciate that that's going to be able to build up in any sort of direction. Yeah, the 900 subs happened during this. Okay, let's do box 18 and see what we can. Let's see if we can do box 19. Sorry, and we might call that day. This is good, man. This is good. We've gone through like a real struggle here, and we've got somewhere with it. So I feel now I am making a cardinal sin of essentially drawing the same box over and over, but I don't know. I feel I need to get this initial box down, and then we can move on to bigger and better things, you know? Bigger and better things. And bigger and better things just means different rotations of boxes. It just means different rotations of boxes. It's funny. Yeah, dude, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. What about random triangles from 3.6s? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that, dude. I'm not creating my own tasks. I'm not creating my own tasks, you know? I'm gonna focus on what the dude told me for my frickin' 250 box challenge. And we can't combine our hyperactivities. Because if we start combining our hyperactivities, things are gonna get unstructured. And we're going to create 1,000 different challenges, and we're not going to achieve any of them. So we have to try and keep this crazy ass focus, you know? which is hard, which is tricky to do. But we gotta try, you know. Hey, that's okay. That line was less confident, but I can already see those dudes are all converging towards that, right? And that dude is converging over there, and that dude is converging over there. Dude, I'm hyperactive as well. They had me in when I was in high school. I was simultaneously, like, I'd spend some of my classes. I was in the, like, support classes for, like, hyperactivity and stuff like that. And then some of my other classes, I was in, like, the advanced mathematics classes. And so I didn't fit in with either group. Like, with either group I didn't really fit in, and it was very confusing for everybody involved. And I didn't make it easier for my educators either. But yeah, it was very confusing for everybody involved. So I know, dude. I feel you, dude. So that's why I've been, like, you know, begging for structure of this sort of thing, because if I don't have it, nothing's gonna work, you know? Like, I need that structure, you know? Okay, no, we don't like that. We're gonna redo that. Ooh, this one's gonna be good. This one's gonna be so much better than any one we've done before. Ooh. Ooh. Frickin' perfect. Okay, let's go over to this side. Oof. Okay, so this one here needs to be tighter. This one here needs to be more like that. Cool. Now I'm really happy because I was hyper fixated on fixing this. I was super hyper fixated on fixing this, and I fixed that. So that kind of, like, success was made. And then I guess I lost a bit of focus on that. And so I lost that one. But these all feel like... This all feels like totally the right direction. This feels sick. This feels really good. Okay, let's grab the black pen for this one over here. So we got that one going out over there. We got that one going out. That's way too early. We got that one going out over there. And we got that one going out over there. Okay, so I did them all consistently. So I've got precision. These are precise. Because I'm replicating the same result over, but they are low accuracy. So I just need to shift those over there. Sweet, man. That was box number what? Box number 19. Sick. Dude, I'm so happy. Those, like, first 15 or so boxes, deeply confusing. At a complete loss. Very confusing. But slowing down and doing this helped a lot. Talking to you guys helped a lot. Essentially doing a bit of rubber duck programming, you know, or just, like, speaking to you guys, the rubber ducks, and kind of thinking about these things out loud and whatever. So that helped, like, a hell of a lot. That was super useful. That was super useful. So I'm happy about that, because that got dark for a moment. Those moments where you think like, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to do this ever. I was hitting those moments. I was big time hitting those moments. So I'm very pleased that not only did I get over that feeling, but I've acquired like a big level of clarity. So that's really, really cool. And on top of that, we hit frickin' 900 subscribers during the stream, which is like crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't been doing this channel very long. I started this channel in the spring, you know? In the flippin' spring, and now we're like, dude, hype. Absolute hype. Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good. And this is day 16 of drawing every day. We're over 2 weeks, man, of drawing every day. And we're doing like at least an hour and a half every day. Absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. Happy with that, man. Really, really, really happy with that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you to everybody who has dropped some comments. If it was just to talk, if it was just to give advice, if it was for whatever, if you've just been lurking around. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very, very much appreciate that. Yeah, and thank you to all the people who've subscribed, who've stopped by and liked the videos, hung out for this whole time, whatever. There's 901 subscribers. That's wild, man. That's crazy. What the hell? I'm just a dude. I'm just some guy who's like scribbling and trying to draw boxes on a piece of paper. That's crazy, man. So, yeah, a big thank you to everybody. Hugs and kisses to everybody. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna play some games today, but I will appear tomorrow, Ferret. So I'm just gonna do my drawing here, because I'm just trying to take it a little bit easier over these couple of days we're doing here. But I'll be back soon. Yeah, Val, don't worry. It will all be, the union reps will are resolving the matter for you to make sure there's no sort of unfair treatment or anything like that. So don't worry, Val. You're an important member of this organization, and we're gonna keep you happy, and we're not gonna do anything that's gonna cause any sort of ill will, you know. So don't worry. But yeah, guys, man, thank you all again so much. I super appreciate it. I will maybe see some of you guys tomorrow as we tackle box number 20. Oh my god, that is a big RAM number. Box number 20 tomorrow, guys. Like, that is very much something something to be excited about. You know, box number 20. Is it gonna get even better than box number 19 was? Because box number 19 here at the base was badass, and then this side was kind of okay, and over here we just need a little tweak. So come back next time on Dragon Ball Z to see our wonderful box number 20. I'm hyped. By the time we get to box 250, it's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. Because that progression from box like 16, 17, 18, 19 was like, woo. And if we can kind of keep that level of focus and that level of importance on every single box, oh my god, box number 250 is going to be sick. Box number 200 is going to be sick. And then we're just going to do that like 50 more times for poops and giggles. We're just going to do that for fun. But I'm just rambling now because I'm so excited and hyped about drawing a box that was nearly good. So I'm going to go away now. I'm going to jump into the olives because we know that's what we like to do here. We like to eat olives. We know that's what it's all about. It's about getting those olives in. But yeah, peace out, everybody. Have a good evening. This has made my day. Drawing a pretty cool box. at 900 subscribers. It's made my day. I'm so hyped. So take care, everybody, and I'll catch you all a little bit later.